Hello, everybody. So I'm back today. The 4th of July is just right around the corner, and I got the skull mold. I wasn't going to get it. I'm really not a skull kind of person. They just don't appeal to me for some reason, but I got one anyway. So I decided for the 4th of July, I am going to put some of this red and blue and silver tinsel garland inside here and see if that works. To see if it just makes it kind of a festive. Maybe it'll take away from the skull look of it a little bit more. And I have scissors out here. You know what? I think I don't. Hang on, I better go get them. Okay, got my scissors. What do you think about these? These are limited edition Fiskar scissors. They're just so pretty. Okay, so here is my garland. I think what I'm going to do, let me get some clean gloves here real quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a bit of alcohol in here. 91% isopropyl alcohol. I'm spraying it to prevent bubbles from forming in there. Okay, just kind of like roll it around in there a bit. Don't want too much, just a bit. And I'm using J. Diction resin, and it's getting a bit warm. I'm going to go ahead and pour some in. Not very much, about, let's see, maybe that's about 3/4 of an inch or so in there. And I'm going to go ahead and spray some alcohol. I expect I'm going to get bubbles from this, but to be honest, I kind of hope I do. I don't have any like ideas of how this is going to work. I'm just going to kind of wing it, see what happens. Take the paper off of here. And I'm not even going to cut into it until I know how much I need. So there, let's go ahead and pour some more resin in. Get that sinking down. I don't know if it's just going to flatten all out. Really don't know what to expect. But you know what? Gosh, I think it might take more than 8 ounces of resin. Yikes. Be careful if you're pouring, if you're new to resin, be careful trying to pour it all at once. You really should pour in layers. Read the directions that come with your resin. There's a lot that goes into that. If your room is warm, this is summertime here, at least here where I am in the US. And gosh, you can just really get a flash cure, which means your resin overheats and bubbles and smokes, and it can be kind of scary if that's never happened to you before. So you're going to want to pour in layers to prevent that, okay? Pour in layers, that means look at your directions, see what it says, how deep you can pour without taking a break, waiting for it to cure before you keep going. Okay? So if you hear people talk about that, that's what they mean. If you are new to this. Okay, guys. I don't know what's going to happen with this. I don't know. I'm going to need gosh, that was a whole 8 ounces for that skull. And that's what stuffed in there. So I don't know how much this would take if it was empty. So I'm going to have to mix up some more really quickly. And yeah, I see it all kind of gushed around in there. I don't know how it's going to look, but it's going to be festive colored anyway for our Independence Day here. So, okay, I'm going to make up more resin and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I've got some more resin made up. I've got lots of little micro bubbles in there. I kind of planned it that way. I actually purposely put some air into my cup while I was stirring it. And one thing I notice is when I do that is that most of the time they end up popping anyway. But but we're going to see what happens with it. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to keep working with this. Let's see, it's getting too hot. Seems to be doing okay. Made up another 8 ounces of J. Diction. Okay, so where did I do with my scissors? Don't want to get resin all over my new scissors, so I'm going to just cut this off about there. Let's get this in there. See if I can get, this is kind of a, this Garland, it's on almost kind of a wire. So it's kind of a stiff wire. So I think what I might do is I'm going to let it cure, and then I'll just come in and clip off all these pieces that are standing up. I think that'll be the easiest. And might be able to get some of them in here too. Weight them down a bit. Didn't really think that through very well, did I? What happens when they pop back up? It takes all the resin with it. Okay, so that took about 2 more ounces, almost exactly. Okay. Now I kind of need something, a silicone flat something to put over the top of this. Let's see what I use that I'm not going to be using. Got kind of a mess I'm making here. Wipe this up real quick. Okay. I'm just going to I'm going to aim everything the right direction and then just put this over the top of it. This way I can kind of see through here too and see what's sticking out. There we go. All right, guys. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I have no idea. Okay, but there it is, and I think this is going to work, having this on top. Okay, so when this is cured, I will bring you back and we'll unmold it. All right, wish me luck. See you then. Hello, everybody. Okay, I am back with my 4th of July colored skull. Not really sure what to expect. So this is completely cured. The resin came almost up to the top here. I think some of it settled as it kind of made its way through this tinsel. Okay, so it's not all the way to the bottom, but I decided I'm going to demold it anyway because I'm not giving this away or anything. I'm just keeping it. And to be honest, even though it's not completely to the top here, I don't really care. Yeah, usually I want to finish off my pieces just right, but this was just kind of a trial thing. And so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and take this out, get some of my little extra overflow I had off of here as I go. It's kind of easier to see to take it off as I'm going. Let me get a paper towel so that I can wipe it off as soon as I get it out of here. All right, let's see. I'll loosen it here a bit first. This is 91% isopropyl alcohol. I'm not going to do very much, just a bit. I'm running a little bit low on this. Okay, should help it come out of there a little easier. Oh, gosh, it's definitely very tinsel-y, you guys. Very, very tinsel-y. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's out of there. I'm going to wipe off the alcohol real quick. This has been sitting, gosh, good maybe 48 hours. So usually the alcohol won't make it as sticky as if you unmolded it a bit early. Then it kind of does get a bit tacky. All right. It's not very beautiful from the bottom. Let's turn it over and see what it looks like here on the top part. Oh gosh. What do you think? Here it is. Here it is. It's definitely very, yeah, there's a little bit better light. It is very blue and red and silvery. Gosh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that crazy? Is it silly? He's just like stuffed full of tinsel. Actually, it was kind of fun, to be honest. He doesn't look too creepy, really, now. I feel like it's actually quite festive. Here's his mouth. You can barely tell that he's got all those teeth there, but his eyes are really, those are really pretty far sunken eyes. I really wasn't sure about this mold, but you can see they're pretty sunken in. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know if you try doing anything like this. This might be my one and only skull like this that I make, but I'll tell you, we didn't get any air bubbles anywhere, anything trapped. It actually cured quite well, to be honest. So there he is, you guys. We could put a couple of eyes in there, maybe for Halloween. I might bring that skull back out at Halloween. And then we could put some of those googly eyes in here. We might try that another time. But yeah, let me know what you think. Fun, kind of crazy, silly, but yeah, there he is. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. Another one that's just kind of silly and fun, but super, super simple. Okay, very festive. All right, let me know what you think, and love you all, and I'll see you next time.